Hey everybody, I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited for this school year. I am the Rocket Remote teacher and liaison for kindergarten this year. A lot of you I had in pre-K during my rotations in the library and makerspace. I am the fine arts coordinator at the primary, and I oversee in my regular job the art room, the music room, and makerspace in the library. So some of you might recognize me, and I cannot wait to meet you again. Parents, I'm also going to be sharing some information about what will happen during our Rocket Remote Learning and some information for you and the kids to learn a little bit more about me. Hello everyone. Now let's learn a little bit about Mrs. Adkins. All about me. I have been married to my husband Chad for 21 years, and Chad teaches 8th grade American history here at Robinson Junior High, and he coaches. We have one daughter, and her name is JC, and she'll be in 8th grade this year. She also plays sports. We have 2 miniature dachshunds named Baxter and Bristol. Now, I want to show you a little bit about some of my favorites, and I can't wait to learn what your favorites are, kids. I love reading, and some of you probably are well aware that I love reading because I was in the library last year and helped you check out books. That's one of my favorite pastime activities. I love iced mochas, anything that's coconut flavored. I love dark chocolate or anything chocolate. I love all kinds of dogs, and I really enjoy going to the mountains, especially in Colorado. Parents, I'm going to show you and tell you a little bit of information about my experience as a teacher. I've taught 21 years, with this being my 22nd year. I've taught kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and now makerspace in the library, and this year Rocket Remote teacher for kindergarten. So I do have experience in the kindergarten classroom here at Robinson Primary. This is my 5th school year at Robinson Primary. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Early Childhood Education and Elementary Education, along with a Master's in Curriculum Instruction. Now I want to share a little bit more information with you about how to get a hold of me and about Rocket Remote Learning. The first thing I kind of want to talk about is how to get in contact with me. I will be sharing this slide. One way of communication that we're going to be using is called Dojo. I will give you more information about Dojo here in just a minute, but there's an invite code that's also on my slides to join my class. That will be a great way for us to communicate back and forth with messaging, kind of like text messaging. I do have my cell phone for emergencies only, but if you really need to get a hold of me, I'm more than happy to answer text messages or phone calls, especially during the school day, because the Robinson Primary phone number is listed here, but the one that is for my space is connected within the library and not necessarily always available in my office. So it is best to either use Dojo and ask to get a hold of me and I will call you back, or you can text me on my cell phone. I do have our school email address also. I check that often. And then to find some fun activities that's going on at school, I do have Twitter accounts if you want to see what's happening at school or just in Robinson itself. Now I'm going to share some other information with you about Rocket Remote Learning, parent. You might be wondering a little bit about how this will work. We will be giving you assignments on Google Classroom. On those assignments, you can complete them throughout the day. They will be available for about 24 hours for you to complete the assignments. We will be setting up office hours. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 11 to 11:30 a.m. This is the time for you parents to call if you are having problems or need help understanding assignments. I can answer those questions. Of course, I will be available off and on during the day where you can Dojo me, but these will be my office hours specifically open to guide those questions and help you with your understanding. I will hold small group live sessions. Those will be Monday through Friday, 1:15 to 3:15 p.m. I'm trying to limit it to Friday being open to either one-on-one lessons or some fun classroom meet activities that we can do together that may be just building a Rocket Remote kindergartners as a class. Your child will be assigned 2 reading and 2 math times that will be about 20 to 30 minutes to attend once the school year really gets going. I will try to make it as consistent as possible once we get going, so you will know what day of the week and the time your child will have for reading and math. I'm going to try not to change that as much as possible, but it may require some adjustments, especially at the beginning. So please just be patient with me as this is all new to everybody. and I'm sure we're going to have our fair share of problems that we have to problem solve together and work out. These meetings will be recorded so that your child can go back and watch those later, as long as we have students that are there to record the lesson with. I will be able to share those with the students that may have missed their designated time with what is going on. Now I want to give you a little bit more information about Class Dojo and how we'll be using that during Rocket Remote class. Parents, the information about Dojo is it is an app that encourages important communication between parent and child. We can instantly share messages back and forth. I can give you updates and any photos or information that you'll be needing about what is happening at Robinson Primary. It's the easiest way for you to see how your child is doing and the ability to communicate with you instantly over questions that you might have. This is a mobile app that you can download on Android or on your iPhone or iOS device, and also on your computer. How to get connected. There are easy ways to get connected. You can download the app, which is free. You can then sign up as a parent. If you already have an account that you've had with the previous child, your email may come up, so make sure that you're signing up with the right classes. Or if you are a teacher, you may have your own email account set up for your own class, so make sure you're selecting the right class. And then you can use the class link to type in and sign up with Rocket Remote Learning. I will provide this link to you and this slide to you, where you can just click the picture and it'll take you right to how to sign up. I will show you what that looks like and in just a little bit. See if I click that link. It'll take you right here where it says that you can join my class. So you're going to sign up right here. This video will walk you through and tell you about what Class Dojo is. Now, as a family, you will be able to also share photos with me, videos, events, files, or anything else that you need to share with me. I can communicate back and forth with you, and it's private messaging so that everyone doesn't see all of the messages. There is a class story where more things can be sent out with everybody in the whole class. As a teacher, it's an opportunity for me to also share files, events, and reminders with you on the class story with the whole class, or individually in the private messaging, in order to keep you in the loop in what's happening. It also lets me give you some feedback on how your child is doing in Rocket Remote Learning. So please sign up with Class Dojo, because that will be a way that we will be communicating back and forth with each other. Now, parents, I wanted to show you our Rocket Remote website that the district has on the RISD website. You can find that on the home page and click the Rocket Remote Learning. From this site, it will give you all of the information you might need about Rocket Remote Learning. There's an instructional video for you to listen to. There's this picture that talks about the different instruction that will be going on at Robinson Primary and how they differ throughout the district. And you will find down below our learning management system that we are using. For pre-K through 3, we use Google Classroom. This is what Google Classroom might look like when you try and find this icon on your child's Chromebook. You will click here to learn how to log in. After clicking here, it will take you to a YouTube page in which it will show you all of the different ways that you need to know all the information and ways that you log in with Google Classroom, so that you can easily understand and use that learning management system. You will also find these questions and answers that are frequently asked to help guide you through your learning with Rocket Remote. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or dojo me a message, and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as possible. Goodbye, everybody, and I cannot wait to meet all of you kiddos on our first day of school. Remember, the first day of school is September 8th, and I can't wait to meet everybody on Rocket Remote Learning, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful year.